Do you agree or disagree? So, where's the key word? Agree, disagree. What type is this? Full, isn't it? Agree, disagree. Let's read the question. Some people believe that the governments should pay full course fees for students who want to study in university. Some people believe that the government should pay full course fees for students who want to study in university. Let's build first paraphrase. Believe, claim, or what's the other one? Say. Believe, claim, or say. What about governments? How do we paraphrase government? The state. What about should pay full course fees? How do we paraphrase the word pay? Remember, pay could mean expend. Or there's another vocabulary for this. We could also paraphrase the word sponsor. Sponsor means, okay, I'll pay for you. Or in English, the verb could be to shoulder. Shoulder. What does shoulder mean? Shoulder means carry the burden. Example, you could say like this. My employer will shoulder our plane tickets. S-V-O. My employer will shoulder our plane tickets. What does shoulder mean? Pay for everything. So shoulder can be a verb, 동사. It means to sponsor, to pay. Do you understand? Pay for other people. So you could say, oh, you're going on a trip for your company. Who will shoulder the expenses? I will. So that means a personal. Or the company will shoulder. What does that mean? The company will pay. Okay? So when we say course fees, how do we paraphrase that? Tuition fee. Tuition fee. What about the word students? How do we paraphrase students? Learners. In English, formal English, the word want is always paraphrased into two. The first word is wish to. John, wish? Wish like I wish, no, different wish. This wish is formal want. So when you're writing a letter, and we will learn that, who's taking general training test? We will learn that when we are writing letters, when we say I want to, we say I wish to. That's formal style. Want is informal. Or desire. Want. We learned that the word study can be paraphrased with learn or be educated. Study, learn, be educated. And we have universities. What is universities? Educational institution or educational facilities. educational institutions, educational facilities. So what's our topic number 3? The government needs to pay full. In Korea, when you want to study university, who pays? Or the government? The students, isn't it? So why would people, is it expensive to study in Korean university? Okay. What about in Sydney? Right, it's very expensive, isn't it? Why would people agree? Number 1, very common answer is equal opportunities for education. Equal opportunities for education. This means that it can close the gap between the rich and the poor. You know what is a gap, right? In many countries, this is the poor, this is the rich. Very far. This is called gap. We need to close the gap. How to do it? Free education. Think about it. If you're rich, your son can be university student, isn't it? If you're very poor, it's almost impossible to go to university. The rich become richer, the poor become poorer. So that's big problem in many countries. The gap is getting bigger. If the government will pay, then we can close the gap. Equal opportunity. What is opportunity? Chance. Everybody say opportunity. Chance for education. What does that mean? This means that more students can study or earn a degree. You know what is a degree, isn't it? University education. And become professionals. Do you know which country? Many countries in Europe provide free education. Very good. Germany is a very good example. Or some like Norway, or there are many countries in Europe. And what happens is that more people can become professional or highly qualified or skilled members of society. They can have more doctors, they can have more architects, because university is free. This means it can encourage to have an improved level of society, isn't it? If everybody can become rich or poor, not everybody can become professional, society's level can improve, isn't it? Now let's go to why people would disagree. I think there's only one reason. There's only one reason for this. Equal opportunity. Everybody say equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
When we say opportunity, you need to put for. For 명사. Equal opportunities for what? Equal opportunities for exercise. Equal opportunities for promotion, education. Let's go to the second part. Why would people disagree? What would happen? What's happening in many countries these days? Too many people, too many professionals. What's going to happen? This can have, some people would disagree, simply because it can increase unemployment or underemployment. What's the difference? Unemployment means no job. Underemployment means you're doing work, but you're doing low-level work than your degree. Example, you graduated university. You are accountant, but you're working in convenience store. Hello, beep, beep, beep. That is called underemployment. Job 있어, you have a job, but you're a professional. You are a lawyer. Why are you doing this job? Why? Because of competition, isn't it? If there are too many professionals, but limited employment, this is what's going to happen. Unemployment, negative, no job. Underemployment, and that's quite common in my country. You have high-level education, but your job is different, low level. This is called underemployment. This is, Asian countries have many of this. Okay? Everybody say it, please. Unemployment. Underemployment. Okay? So in Korea, it's not unemployment, it's underemployment. Many people have many skills, so many certificates. They have an album. So everything, right? They have a lot of qualification. What about number 2? Some people would think that this is a waste of financial resources from government. This is now Australian idea. Why? You could say that these days, more and more young people, especially males, do not wish to gain university degree. They prefer trades or vocational job. What is this? These are TAFE course. And in Australia, we call these people as tradesmen. You know, people wearing orange jackets. They don't go to university, but they have very, very high salary. You know, plumber. When your toilet is not working well, you call the plumber. They can charge about 8,000, 2,000 to 8,000, half an hour. My wife used to work in a restaurant before. She said, I know how much they pay for plumber. We had a problem. The drain in the kitchen didn't work. They called the plumber. The plumber just, okay, change, half an hour, $8,000. Let's become tradesmen. Right? They're wearing. That's why a lot of Australians do not like to go to university. They think it's waste of money. I can get better job if I become a tradesman. Right? They wear yellow or orange jacket. They build a train, they construction. These are tradesmen. So you could say it's a waste of resources. There are more and more younger people who do not want to go to university, isn't it? So you have 2 ideas. Number 1, competition, too many people. Or number 2, waste of resources.